Inflation is making it hard for a lot of families to put food on the table.
WKRG News 5 Shamani Baker sat down with one woman who shares her story of facing food insecurity. And there are a lot of other people in our area in the same boat.
Some months I may not be able to pay all my light bill.
The cost for basic necessities like gas, rent, and utility bills are rising.
Food that I might really want to get, I'm not able to get it.
And with that, so is the number of people facing food insecurity in our area.
We had hoped after the pandemic we'd see that number start to recede, but in reality it's actually gone up because of all the variables we see every single day. For children, it's 1 in 5, 1 in 7 adults. There are over 320,000 people in our community that are facing food insecurity in our service area.
That includes Mobile County, Baldwin County, Escambia County, and South Mississippi. Sonetta English is included in that number. She has the constant struggle of choosing between food or bills.
We have to go out to different places to replace food that we, couldn't afford to buy. And so we have to go to different churches. We come over here to VIA, and they serve the community. So that's one way that we get food in our house.
And Miss English isn't alone. Alabama, Florida, and Mississippi are in the top 10 states with the highest rate of food insecurity for seniors.
We've all gone through the checkout line to see what we got for the money it cost us. And seniors are facing it even double fold because they don't have the income that we others may have because they're on fixed incomes. And additionally, they're trying to feed their grandchildren in many cases.
That happens to be the case for English. She adopted her grandson Jermaine, who suffers from cerebral palsy. Now that English is retired, it's tough for them to live solely off of her Social Security check.
I think for seniors, when you get a certain amount of money a month, then that cuts you off of like getting food stamps and stuff like that. Once they take it, because of your income, what can you say? You just have to deal with it.
Now she relies on food banks around Mobile to help ease some of the burden. Organizations like Feeding the Gulf Coast are doing what they can to help solve this growing problem that's plaguing every community. They collect and donate food to over 400 agencies across 3 states.
You cannot stereotype what hunger looks like. We see it in all kinds of incarnations, people you would never dream that would be in a line. All our partners that are out there every day working with folks in that line understand just how many people are affected. And it just really inspires us as a team to try to make sure we're doing everything we can to support all of our partners and support this community.
The group is answering the call, providing a helping hand to our neighbors in need here on the Gulf Coast. For WKRG News 5, I'm Shamani Baker.